Here is something that stops most people before they even get started. They look at a vegetarian meal plan and immediately think, where's the protein going to come from? No chicken, no fish, no red meat. And the assumption is that without those things, you simply cannot hit the numbers your body needs to feel good, stay full, and keep your energy steady from morning to night. That assumption is completely wrong, and today I'm going to prove it to you with a full 7-day plan built by a registered dietitian, reviewed by a second registered dietitian with a master's degree in nutrition science, that delivers over 80 grams of protein every single day without a single piece of meat. Now, before I walk you through each day, I want you to understand what makes this plan different from every other vegetarian meal plan you have seen online. Most vegetarian plans focus on calories and maybe a rough protein estimate. This one was built around two very specific daily targets that work together. The first target is 80 grams of protein per day, minimum, every single day of the week. The second target is 30 grams of fiber per day, minimum, every single day. And the reason both numbers matter equally is that protein keeps you full and protects your muscle mass, while fiber slows digestion, feeds your gut bacteria, and smooths out the blood sugar spikes that cause that crashing, foggy, exhausted feeling most people experience by 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Hit both targets consistently, and your energy stops being something that happens to you and starts being something you control. The plan runs at 1,800 calories a day. There are also built-in modifications if you need 1,500 calories or 2,000 calories, so it works across a range of body types and activity levels. The protein comes entirely from vegetarian sources: tofu, edamame, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, kefir, and beans. No meat, no poultry, no seafood at all. These are not exotic or expensive ingredients. They are in every grocery store, they are affordable, and when a dietitian builds a week around them with intention, the daily protein and fiber numbers become remarkably easy to hit. Let me walk you through each day now. The first day opens with a tomato and asparagus quiche for breakfast, alongside a banana and half an avocado. Lunch is a cucumber protein sandwich with a full cup of in-pod edamame on the side. Dinner is black bean veggie smash burgers. Snacks are a cup of plain Greek yogurt with blueberries and a small portion of medjool dates with peanut butter. The first day totals 109 grams of protein, 43 grams of fiber, and 1,798 calories. That is the highest protein day of the entire week, and it sets the metabolic tone for everything that follows. The second and third days share the same breakfast and lunch, which is where the meal prep strategy built into this plan becomes really valuable. The dietitian designed these days so that you prepare the bento box lunches and hard-boiled eggs in advance and use them across 4 consecutive days without any extra cooking. Breakfast on both days is a spinach and avocado smoothie. Lunch is the clean-eating bento box with a hard-boiled egg on the side. Dinner on the second day is fried tofu with collard greens and a medium yam. Dinner on the third day switches to an easy creamy tofu curry. The second day delivers 94 grams of protein and 40 grams of fiber. The third day comes in at 89 grams of protein and 38 grams of fiber. Both days stay right in the 1,800 calorie range. The fourth day keeps the bento box lunch but switches breakfast to a berry kefir smoothie with chia seeds. Kefir is fermented milk, which means it delivers both protein and a powerful dose of gut-supporting probiotics in the same glass. Chia seeds add additional protein, fiber, and omega-3 fatty acids on top of that. Dinner on the fourth day is chipotle tofu tacos with half an avocado. Snacks include edamame, a banana with peanut butter, and a cup of cottage cheese. This day hits 103 grams of protein and 44 grams of fiber at 1,817 calories, making it one of the strongest nutritional days of the entire week. The fifth day follows the same breakfast and lunch pattern and closes with kimchi tofu soup and half a cup of brown rice for dinner. Kimchi is a fermented food, which means it adds another layer of probiotic benefit on top of the kefir you had earlier in the week. The tofu provides the protein anchor for the meal, and the brown rice contributes complex carbohydrates for sustained energy. The fifth day delivers 85 grams of protein and 33 grams of fiber. The sixth day breaks the pattern in a way that feels genuinely like a weekend. Breakfast is a Southwest quesadilla with half an avocado. Lunch is a brie and blackberry jam grilled cheese. Dinner is 3-bean chili mac with a quarter cup of Greek yogurt stirred in. Snacks are 2 hard-boiled eggs, a banana with peanut butter, and a cup of edamame. The sixth day is the highest fiber day of the entire week at 51 grams, and it still delivers 103 grams of protein at 1,795 calories. It is also the lowest sodium day of the plan at 1,310 milligrams. The seventh and final day is deliberately the most relaxed. Breakfast is a black bean protein breakfast bowl. Lunch is the same brie and blackberry jam grilled cheese from day 6. Dinner is creamy caramelized cauliflower pasta. Snacks are Greek yogurt with blueberries and dates with peanut butter. The seventh day closes the week at 84 grams of protein, 36 grams of fiber, and 1,776 calories. It is a slightly lighter day by design, giving your digestive system a natural reset before the week starts over. Now here is the science behind why vegetarian eating done this way actually produces better energy and better long-term health outcomes. Vegetarian diets are consistently lower in saturated fat and higher in fiber-rich plant foods like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and seeds, compared to diets that include meat. Research shows that people eating this way have lower rates of cancer, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and vascular disease. But the dietitian who created this plan is very clear about where those benefits actually come from. It is not simply from removing meat. It comes from getting more fiber, more antioxidants, and more anti-inflammatory compounds from plants. These foods support your gut microbiome, combat chronic inflammation and cell damage, and promote the kind of lasting fullness that keeps your energy stable instead of spiking and crashing. And the dietitian specifically notes that you get the most benefit from whole plant foods, not highly processed ones. A vegetarian diet built around refined carbohydrates and processed snacks does not deliver the same outcomes. One detail worth highlighting before I wrap up. This plan does not offer a 1,200 calorie version, and the dietitian explains exactly why. Current dietary guidelines are explicit that 1,200 calories per day is too low for most adults to meet their nutritional needs. It is not a sustainable target, and it does not produce better long-term outcomes. The lowest modification offered in this plan is 1,500 calories, which is where the science says most people can still meet their needs while eating in a calorie deficit if that is their goal. If you want to try this plan, the best place to start is to make day 1 your Monday and use the evening before the second day to prep your bento boxes and boil your eggs. That one prep session covers 4 days of lunches and takes the daily decision-making almost entirely off the table for the middle of the week. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next video. And if you found this useful, share it with someone who has been thinking about cutting back on meat but does not know where to start with protein. This plan is exactly where they should begin.